Hi Aquarius. All of a sudden I heard that song, Aquarius. So I wanted to start singing, but then I knew I had to start talking, and all of a sudden I was just all remembering all the things that I should be doing all the same time and didn't say anything. Welcome, Aquarius, May 2024. Reading for you guys, well, way into the future. May 2024. Let's see what the month has to offer for you. All right, this is a new deck for me, so I've been reading out of the book, and then we'll do a Celtic cross here in a second. Aquarius, babies. Aw, of course you got this, Aquarius. Of course you do. You're like, we've only been trying to tell humanity for all of time that we are all one on the grand scale. But jokes aside, this is a really beautiful photo, quaking aspen. So I'll read from the book. I don't know what the book says, but I'll get you all the info on this card. My immediate first thought is like, there's that example of when trees get sick. When humans get sick, sometimes we, want to collapse with them. If someone gets sick, you're like, oh, I want to stay home with you. Or, oh my gosh, let me, feel so bad. Let me cancel my whole life to take care of you. When trees get sick, they don't, or if a tree falls over, the other trees don't fall over to help take care of it, right? They are connected underground. They are connected by the breathing that they do, whatever that is, oxygen, carbon dioxide, and they send via roots support and care, and even like, I don't know if it's microbes, don't quote me. I am clearly not a botanist or whatever it is. They send healing properties and nutrients to the other trees that might need more support. So on the outside, it might look very objective, right? From the ground up, this is looking like they're all individual. They all might be doing their own things. If one of these fell over, to a human who might, what's that? I don't know. I'm forgetting my words. It might look like the other trees don't care, but underneath they are all connected and they are actually working as one. And the taller these trees stand, the deeper their roots and the more resources they have to help others. I didn't say that very clearly. But let me see. So the month of May might be some kind of culmination of that for you guys, Aquarius. Digging deep to rise really tall, helping other people. It's like the opposite of codependency, where you're like, oh, you're feeling bad. Let me also feel bad with you. It's like, no, you're feeling bad. Let me feel exceptionally wonderful so you can see what it's like to feel good again and then rise to that level with me. Here we go. Quaking aspen. Despite the trembling of her leaves, aspen isn't really scared. How do you know? Because deep underground, all the aspens hold hands. That's really sweet. To our eyes, aspen trees are individuals, but in their roots and hearts, they are one. This is not mere metaphor. Aspens grow in what's called a clonal colony, sending out underground suckers to find a lovely spot to sprout a sister tree. Aspen groves are among the largest and oldest single organisms on the planet. When you see aspen quivering, it's often with laughter. She giggles gently at the human race, who seem to have forgotten that deep in our roots, we too are one. Aspen asks us to root into this sense of connection so we can let go of our fears. Well, kind of just said everything that I just said, but like in a different way. So let's see, Aquarius, what your reading has to offer you here. I've been mentioning in every video so far that my left hand was in a cast for like months. The beginning of this year, I moved houses in that cast. Oh God, I had so much going on. So it just is like such a delight to shuffle. It is such a delight to put my hair up. It is such a delight to hold a cup. I'm just having a lot of gratitude for being here, but also just like doing the little things in life. Let me just bring this out a tiny bit more here. Oops, sorry. There we go. Okay. I don't think I did a very good job last video. I don't think I looked at all as to how the cards were set up. So I'm trying to do better and see how this works and how this goes here. Okay. So Aquarius, central theme for this month. What are you guys working with? Okay, gorgeous, new, stable, brilliant opportunity for you. Whole new world, whole new stability. This could absolutely be a new job, a new promotion, a new windfall of cash. If we're going to read Ace of Pentacles, it's going to be from the universe. It's going to be something you didn't necessarily think would happen, or maybe you've been working towards something and all of a sudden it happens for you. Could absolutely be a new relationship, could be some new idea or project, but if it is, it's going to be something that's material, likely financial this month, crossed by the Two of Pentacles, which is really beautiful because you're taking it and you're running with it. So you've got a real nice 1-2 punch here. Maybe you are really starting something. Maybe you've been like planning on starting a business. If you are, this is absolute confirmation that you are completely on the right timeline, taking it, running with it, working with it, talking to people about it. And if this is something that is surprising you this month, that is an opportunity you didn't expect or kind of came out at you, know that you are doing it justice with your actions, Aquarius, taking whatever you receive and kind of running with it. Getting a clarifier. Okay, great. Fool in reverse. So it's something that you potentially are doubling down on. The Fool is like new journeys, new opportunities. Interesting that you get the Fool in reverse with the Ace of Pentacles. So that kind of tells me it's something that you might have really already been working on, or doubling down on something that's already been going on for you. I'm just really frustrated with how this is looking in the camera. So I'm just not going to be frustrated and I'm going to do something about it. See, you know, we're doing something here to make it better. Okay, so here in the foundation, in the subconscious, 10 of Swords in reverse. You are letting go of anything that's been holding you back by feeling overwhelmed. If you have been feeling like held back by beliefs, by thoughts, by negative thought patterns, by other people's thoughts about you, you're no longer letting that rule or drive yourself this month. You are building the rest of the month off of like, you know what? If you don't believe in me, that's okay, because I believe in myself. And justice just popped out, which is really beautiful. Clarify for this, because it says you're getting what you give. If you decide that you're not going to listen to anyone who is bringing you down, the justice is saying, fabulous, I'm going to give you all of the good stuff. If you're going to put good stuff in, if you are going to double down on how great life feels, you are going to get great from life. Justice is about evening the scales. It's about balancing out the energy. Like whatever you put in, you're getting out. And this is telling me here in the subconscious, you are putting in the effort to relieve yourself from overwhelm, from burden, and you're building the rest of the month off of that. And the universe is like, I see you and I double down. What are you consciously aware of manifesting this month? The Chariot. I love this Chariot card. Aligned action, Aquarius. So if this is a business, if you are, whatever you're doing this month, you are taking off and the universe is taking off with you. It is telling you you are aligned. It is telling you that there is so much motion, so much energy, so much readiness here. It's like you are the rider and the universe is the bike. All you have to do is make sure that you read the manual and you can hop on and ride as fast as you want with whatever you've got going on. So maybe you've been planning something for a while, or you're very conscious this month of something taking off or having the ability to kind of really fly, which is gorgeous with this new opportunity that you're receiving. And it could be something you might be afraid of. This is not surprising to see here, the Lovers card in reverse. Lovers is really about making a choice. Are you choosing love or are you choosing fear? And sometimes when things are really aligned and moving, it's like being at the top of the roller coaster. Like, you know, maybe you built the roller coaster of your life. Like you build the foundation and you build the ride the way that it looks. But if you are up at the top for the first drop and you're like, no, oh my God, do I really want to go? That's what Lovers in reverse here is talking about. It's like, okay, I know I built this. I know I thought it was a good idea when it happened, and I don't quite know if I want to go. So don't be that person that like puts on the parachute and runs to the edge of the cliff and falters. Be the person that chooses love in this situation, right? Lovers upright is like really about choosing connection. It's about choosing love. It's about choosing connection with other. It's about choosing connection with the self. So be warned this month in the most gentle, loving, kind way from tarot, aka the universe, aka your intuition, that you could potentially be still having some like lingering negativity here that might be tripping you up, and let that go. Choose love, choose connection. What happened here in the recent past to sort of drive you forward? All kinds of ideas, all kinds of passion. I was just talking about the Knight of Wands in the last video. Who did I just do? Capricorn. think they had it as a clarifier, but we were talking about the Knight of Wands being like just so much passion, so much energy. This is the life of the party. This is like the most flamboyant actor. This is the person who is just absolutely captivating, but like might not stick around the day after, might not be very grounded or present. They come in super hot, but they leave hot too. So something in the recent past was all kinds of energy, all kinds of flair, all kinds of fun, all kinds of love, all kinds of happiness. Man, and it might have led to something really, really stable. So maybe you had a business partner, maybe you had a friend, maybe this is you. Something happened in the recent past, like a fabulous idea, or maybe a trip that got you really, really inspired. Or maybe a friend came in hot and gave you, I don't know, an amazing experience for your birthday, or took you on a roller coaster and you were like, oh my gosh, I love this so much. I feel so inspired. I am now going to give roller coasters as gifts to all of my friends. This is an insane example, right? But something about this really inspired something in you to create stability. Maybe it like inspired a business idea for you, or maybe it inspired you to do for others and inspire others and lift others up as someone did for you here in the recent past. Or you had a really, really brilliant idea and ran with it, and you are now cultivating the rewards of that energy and that gift, which is really nice, Aquarius. I mean, we'll see what else comes up for you, but a lot of the other cards, a lot of the other readings have had some heavy hitting cards. I won't lie. A lot of this has been like, okay, great, you're going through a tough time. So I love seeing like this really positive vibe here for you in the recent past. It's like something really exciting for one of the first readings I've done so far for May. Something really life affirming, something exciting that really helped you get stability into the next level, which is gorgeous. So where is that sending you? Fabulous. King of Wands in reverse. It's almost like this energy. It's almost like, okay, great. Oh my gosh, I set myself up for this next thing. I'm so excited, but I don't want to do all of the work. But wait, I don't want this stability to like lock me into having to like do extra taxes. The King of Wands, it's so funny because I love the Knight of Wands to the King of Wands. I mean, we're skipping over the Queen, but the Knight to the King is like, you know, where the Knight is just hot and heavy and will come in and like leave the next day. It's kind of like a one and done. It burns hot, it goes out hot. The King of Wands burns hot and stays hot. He's very organized. He's very stable. He's like, you have a good idea. I'm going to keep that light going every night in the, you know, I don't know what stays open all night, a bar or whatever you're going to open. And I'm going to stay there and I'm going to make sure that every person comes in, has the greatest, bestest time and leaves absolutely with assurance they are coming back. And we are going to make this place the most amazing, life-affirming, hot place to be. And I am not stopping until everything is done. And they are reliable and worthy. So when we see this coming here, it's like maybe you had this fabulous idea, Aquarius, and you were hot and heavy and you decided, you know, it really inspired you to be grounded and take things to the next level. And then it's like all of a sudden you get there, or you get to a place here where you know you're ready to go on this project, or you are ready to go to this next stage of life. And you're like, but wait, do I have to be a grown-up? Wait, I'm not quite sure. I want it here. I'm not quite sure I like it up at the top of the roller coaster. Can I get off? Like, you're not quite sure. Oh, this is really beautiful. So we are one. This Quaking Aspen message is coming in strong now, which is like, reach out for your community. You don't have to do this by yourself. Oh, this is so sweet, actually, because I just was doing a lot before this reading. And I hopped online to do something, and I had a huge, oh my gosh, that's so funny, Knight of Cups. I had a huge wave of self-doubt about something, right? So I had been going really strong. I just went through this, and I really don't have a lot of big Aquarius placements, so it seems like really apt that this would come in for your reading. But I was really hot on a project, really inspired about something, spent a lot of time the last few days getting it ready, putting it out there, and I had a massive moment of self-doubt. And I was like, wait, I don't know that I should have done that, or I like having a really big vulnerability hangover. And I reached out to a friend of mine. I texted her and said, I don't know if this was the right thing to do. Like, should I just go put my head in the sand and like live underwater for the rest of my life? being dramatic and hyperbolic, but she called me immediately and she reassured me and was like, you have absolute permission to do nothing for the rest of the night if you don't want to. Just step away from everything and know that you are fucking brilliant. You are fucking brilliant in what you are doing and this whole area of this project I was talking to her about. And I was like, are you sure you would tell me if like I had mustard all over my face, aka if you hated everything I was doing? And she was like, I 1,000% would. You know, this is all in your head right now. Just take a breath and take a breather. And that's what this is telling you to do. You're having these like moments where you are resourced. You've got the energy and the ability to do it, but you're tripped up about moving forward. Fool in reverse. You're moving forward. You have all the aligned action, but you're like really fucking afraid. You're not sure you want it. And here's this King of Wands and you're like, okay, you did it. You up-leveled. You took your passion for the idea and made it into a business. And you're like, wait, yeah. So 3 of Wands here. Take whatever this is, Aquarius, as you're moving forward. Call that friend that's going to tell you you're fucking brilliant. Take a breather. Do not throw the baby out with the bathwater, which is the weirdest fucking expression ever. I don't even know what that means, but don't give up too soon on your dreams or your ideas or your goals because they are opening up massive doors. The 3 of Wands is waiting for your ships to come in, and it's a period of waiting here. Things might not come together all at once, but there is so much vision. Look at her hair. There's like a wind happening here, right? The waves are choppy. There's motion happening. There are like, these are gateways, these trees that she's walking through. There's vision, there's opportunity, there's motion that's happening here. Just wait for the right time. Whenever I see the 3 of Wands, it's my double Dutch card. It's like, okay, I don't know if you ever played like double Dutch when you were a kid, but it's the double jump rope game, and you have to wait to enter for a certain time, right? The wind is going, the ropes are going, the song is like, everyone's like chanting the song, but like you don't just like jump in, you're gonna get slapped in the face. Like you've got the energy, you're primed, you're ready, but like you have to wait for your moment to engage. And that's what this is talking about. Don't throw out that baby. Who would throw out a baby? Like, let's just stop saying that. Let's make a new phrase. Okay, Aquarius, how are you feeling about all of this? Underneath you are feeling so good. You know this is your calling. You know this is like the next step you should take. This is gonna like, this is maybe you really financially are leveling up. Like maybe whatever it is, this effort that you've made, you are just feeling affluent. You are feeling secure. You're feeling like you can take care of other people. You're feeling like you could teach a lesson on finance or on how to create your own garden that's going to feed not only your family, but like the rest of your village for the next year. You're feeling really good, really secure. And if that's not you, it's like people around you are really helping you feel that way about whatever's going on here. And you're kind of ready to wait. The Hangman says, put it all up for a second and see what you need to do, what lessons you need to think about. Hangman is a little bit about sacrifice. So it's about what can you give up here in order to gain lessons needed to move forward. So you're feeling great. And you're also pretty aware that there might be more skills needed for what you want to do. You are also aware of this dynamic that you need to wait for the right time to jump in. So you're good. I feel like you could give yourself your own reading about this at this point. You're like, yeah, I know, I got it. I feel that way for a couple of signs recently. I can't remember the last one, but I was like, I just said that on another video. I'm like, oh yeah, you know what's going on here. So if this is your story, Aquarius, if this is feeling very affirming for you for what's going on, you got it. Double down. You are good. And let the cards and the overview and the universe just affirm that you are absolutely on the right path. People, places, things around you this month. Fucking gorgeous. Like, I just love this reading. This is honestly the best reading of the lot so far in terms of positivity and excitement and new energy and just like moving forward in the best possible way. Aquarius, you got it this month. You got the winning card, the winning golden ticket. Ace of Swords, you're going to be surrounded by inspiration this month. Maybe it's a book you pick up. It's like people, places, things around you are going to be helping open up your new vision and reality for what's possible for you and whatever this next chapter of life is and where you're going. I'm not even going to get a clarifier because that's just so clear. So you're going to be really supported this month in new ideas, new ways to do things, innovation, clarity, seeing the path forward, making the plan. The only thing about this is like, don't forget to also be in your heart as you are being inspired mentally. and logically, right? The Ace of Swords is very logical. It's like, I've got the plan. I'm going to lay out the architect designs. Now just like go build it. But a house isn't a home without some real love and attention to detail and what kind of creativity do you want to put into it. So I'm not too worried about you because it's not like a reading full of swords, but that's the only kind of warning here is you are getting advice from folks, really opening up your mind. Your mind's eye is just going to be blown open this month, Aquarius. Also really make sure that you are blending that with your heart's vision. What are you most excited, afraid of this month? Gorgeous. You are excited to reach out and work with people. The Hierophant is really where we like give ourselves over to tradition, give ourselves over to being taught, give ourselves over to a mentor, to a higher learning situation. You are ready to like start something and take it to the next level and see how far you can go. This is higher education. This is education at all. This is not just like holding hands with like one tree. This is like holding hands with the whole forest and like really siphoning all of their wisdom in order to create the next Glen that's like better than everything the Glen has ever seen before. Ooh, Aquarius. I'm so stoked about your reading. I mean, I just will say honestly what the cards say, but sometimes it's hard when it's like reading after reading of like, oh, going through a tough time. Don't worry, it's gonna, make itself better. And I don't have to say that really. I shouldn't say, we've got one more card for like any of your reading. It's just all exciting and positive. I was like, we got to turn it over before I keep talking. And you end on the Lovers. Like, I just want to keep in this reading forever. Aquarius, you are stoked this month. Don't worry about it. You've got it. Like, you choose love, you choose connection. This could absolutely be a new relationship if we're reading this traditionally, but it could just mean you choose connection through this entire process. You choose relationship, whether that's first and foremost with yourself, with spirit. You choose to be led. You choose to have an open heart. You choose to be in connection with yourself, with others, with the environment. These people are naked because they're vulnerable. They don't have to be clothed because they don't have to be covered because each and every part of them is accepted. That's first and foremost by yourself. They are naked in front of God or spirit or this angel because they have nothing to hide. There is nothing they are ashamed or afraid of. And that is you through this whole reading, Aquarius. I mean, it's so beautiful. I'm so happy. Thank you, Aquarius, for having such a fabulous, empowered May that I get to be a part of. I can't wait to hear how it goes, and we'll see you in the next one.